Alright, we are back here for game 2. We have lost Shortcan because it's the middle of the night in Europe, and apparently he was just here to watch his special game and stuff. I was going to be, I did so well, and then I'm gone. So this cast is pretty much going to be entirely about telling Shortcan how bad he is, because if he doesn't, then he's going to get an inflated head, and that's not good for anybody. So,
agreed.
Enthos, what's the worst thing that you know about Shortcan?
Well, he pretends to be American when he's really not.
Yes.
He has a serious crush on both me and Quincy, which makes things kind of awkward, to say the least. It makes me very uncomfortable when I'm casting with him. I just don't know how to treat it. I try to be nice, but sometimes it's kind of hard since he's so forceful.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the first game I've ever seen Shortcan get a positive KDR in. I'm sure that we'll never see it again. Apart from that, back to you, Breaky.
Art, I know you haven't had as much experience casting with Shortcan, but I don't think you need that much to know exactly what kind of person he is. So
yeah, he's a terrible person. He probably kicks babies on the street, just walking around
in
his European country.
Right.
Because he's not American, he lied.
He is a liar as well. So
yeah.
I mean, he plays with our hearts, and
everybody lied.
Nice. It just doesn't make sense. I know those Euros, they all just kick babies because they're like, well, we have all this healthcare, so they're gonna be fine. So
yeah.
They
also don't have Okami on keeper, by the way, or whoever that was on keeper yesterday.
Yes, that was with Dawn, I think.
Yeah, they don't have a good keeper player, obviously. Okami's the best keeper in the world.
Okami is the best keeper player in the world.
I can confirm.
Yeah. But for now, we'll see how badly Shortcan does in this game. I'm expecting it to be very bad. I'm expecting him actually to cause his team to lose both this game and the next game, and as a result, not quite make Diamond, but I don't know, it's possible that the team could overcome him. I mean, Zowie on that Rhapsody was pretty awesome. And having a portal key, very nice. Always like that. This game does get started, though. Ophelia Tempest, first couple of bans from Legion side, and Shipper Cthulhuphant getting taken out by PI once again. So really targeting that Shipper and Demstrats, not wanting to let him get that hero. That does mean a lot of really good heroes are on the board.
Oh my god. Yeah, the Legion or the Hellborn team just gave Legion Parasite and Rhapsody for a Swiftblade of
and
all
Magnus,
heroes, which I actually don't like. And then they ignored a Magnus for an Empath, which is kind of
Shrek is Love has arguably the strongest 3 heroes in the game as their core draft. So already looks grim for Prime Icarus. Yeah, I like Magnus a little bit more than Kraken, but I can see where you're coming from.
And the thing about the Empath pick is they weren't going to take it. Why did you have to second pick that?
Yeah, they already picked Rhapsody as their support, and they have Parasite. There's zero chance in hell that they're going to pick that Empath. So I wasn't sure about that.
That was odd. I mean, I get, you want Empath. Empath Switchblade's a great combination. Fine. No problem with that, but don't see a reason to second pick it, especially considering there's a Magnus on the board. And as Shortcan said earlier, actually Slasky Right does play a good Magnus, though. I'm not sure if we can believe him, of course, because he has been known to completely distort the truth and say things that are unfactual, and in an attempt to build up his own ego and sense of self-worth. It's just really... It's not good, people. Just saying.
Yeah.
If you get an email from Shortcan, just get rid of it. Don't even do anything.
Yeah, it's probably like a bunch of viruses.
Yeah. And he'll,
he's professing his love for you, Quincy. It's kind of awkward. I don't know what to say to him.
Well, look, there's only so many times a guy can do that before you're like, look, I don't feel that way. I'm sorry. And you know, it's because you don't have a soul. I'm looking for somebody that is a human person, and you are merely some sort of lesser demon masquerading as one of our kind.
I'm a
so what you're saying is you have standards.
No, I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying I'm not looking to mingle with another form of life, like another different species kind of thing. So, just saying. That's as far. That's why I draw the line there.
Standards are pretty high.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I guess for HoN players are pretty high.
Yeah.
But anyway, they did ban out some heroes here on both teams. Keeper of the Forest, Glacius, and Bubbles all getting taken out by the Legion team. Silhouette, Drunken Master, and Dr. Repulsor being killed by Hellborn, as there's not a huge consistency to those bans. A couple of suicide options, as well as the support from Cluckmuck. He's not really sure if they're going to go jungle or second support. I'd prefer the jungle here, just to make sure that Shuriken is going to be highlighted and fails as prominently as possible. But
right.
Well, I feel like Cluckmuck sort of put his bans towards tri-lane because he's taking the Keeper of the Forest out, so he can't react, as well as the bubbles. And Glacius Empath Swiftblade is a really good aggressive tri-lane to be had. So I think that's where his mindset was, around there. And the pink player was looking for strong short lane heroes to ban, so that's what that was.
Yeah, but he banned Drunken Master, so.
Yeah, you obviously hate Drunken Master, that's the thing.
DM's a great hero, in my opinion.
As well as everyone else's, at least not Quincy.
No,
right.
There are some people who don't like Drunken Master.
Maybe 1400s. Debatable. Unconfirmed.
There are some people on certain teams that might have just won HoN Tour.
You know a guy who knows a guy? Is that what this is about?
Yeah, I bet.
I'm just saying, it's possible.
A game of telephone.
And, I mean, like, Drunken Master hasn't done that well in HoN Tour, and then he actually isn't getting picked up that much.
Lots of physical presence coming out from Prime Icarus. I feel like they need to bring a little bit of magic damage onto the table because you know Mirax is going to go for a Soul's Bulwark against a Kraken, Prisoner, and Swiftblade quite early. I'm sure he'll aim for that right after his portal key.
Yeah.
Even Parasite can get that too.
Right.
I'm a little bit concerned about the fact that they have a tri-melee core on the Legion team, but I guess so far, or on the Hellborn team, but so far the Legion are a similar situation. I'd like to see a ranged carry here for Count Crap. The Puppet Master's still on the board, and he does play good PM, so.
I'd love to see a Clanks, but you know that hero's obviously not available for some reason. Some reason not available. No announcements.
I blame Mid Romney for that one.
Yep, putting it out there. Just it's not our fault. It's not Mid Romney's fault. Yeah, S2. Come on, give us a statement about this Clanks. Malik.
No, it's Romney's fault. It's definitely Romney's fault.
It's a mix of a ranged and a melee hero. Kind of got both of us.
Yes, sorry, I'm communicating with other people because I just let you guys talk. I don't want to talk, but Malik.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I love it actually.
This guy.
No
especially
main
against
so,
a preferable
like
tri-lane. Yeah, and you know Mage Bin is the best hero in the game. Let's be real here.
Confirmed.
All right, that doesn't seem to have a lot of relevance to this game.
Okay. Well, Malakin's pretty good here because the entire Hellborn team is physical damage and most of it's burst damage as well. And as soon as Malakin pops that ult, number one, they're all going to be in range for the fear because they're melee.
Yep.
And number two, he gets that plus 50, 60 tapering armor buff as soon as he ults, which is going to be extremely valuable, especially against this Hellborn team.
Yeah.
And they're not going to have the damage to press him down, I don't think. Especially with the Rhapsody as well.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about the Rhapsody is that Rhapsody can sit there and ulti, and the only things that'll counter it are the Prisoner hook, the Prisoner ulti, an Empath chain, which is not easy to get off, a Kraken ulti or stun, and that Torture stun, which, if you think about a team fight, Rhapsody should play right and not get hit by any of those.
Yeah, I think he just said like 5 spells, and then said they don't have a lot of stuff to cancel it.
And you also miss a Swiftblade
5 skill shots.
Yeah, and you miss Swiftblade ult too.
Yeah, that's not really a CC
which is not a
tool.
skill shot.
And
Also, it's really
ulting.
easy, in my opinion, to skill shot when somebody isn't moving.
Yeah. I mean, he could have a staff, though. Who knows?
That's true. 100 move speed, man. That'll kill you.
Yeah.
The juice you can pull with 100 move speed is ridiculous. Hellborn side are going as 5 into the Legion Woods here. Probably going to ward up some camps here. As Torture's got at least 1 Rev Ward. Yeah. And Empath has got 1 Word of Sight.
And they did pull this Kraken some regen, so I'm guessing he's going to be solely mid, and it is an aggressive tri-lane for the Hellborn team with the Swiftblade. And they're blocking some Parasite camps, it looks like. Maybe. But Yellow is smartly in the opposing team's jungle already, expecting this. And I would like to see the Hellborn team actually ward only one camp on both sides, around both jungles, so that way Parasite doesn't have that much room, especially since they don't have a jungler of their own.
And they haven't worded up anything quite yet, but it does look like they're going to be blocking both of these hard camps. There goes Shortcan with the one ward on this hard camp, and I wouldn't be surprised to see now he places this other ward to give rune vision as well as block the camp. Obviously, that doesn't give you a lot of vision of the lane, but they'll block the camp. Yeah, there you go. And it's going to be the aggro tri-lane, like you said. Honestly, I'd much prefer Prisoner in this aggro tri-lane than Swipblade. Like...
Swipblade's such a strong tri-lane presence hero.
Yeah, and I think it just comes down to the matchup. Like, Swiftblade can't really solo mid, or even
yeah,
he can solo at top.
He would be able to kill Magnus. Magnus would be able to box him out pretty easily once he gets his third passive ability, Volcanic Touch.
And Legion Courier died. It was holding on to a ward behind the tower. I'm not sure why that was even.
Yeah, that's all the end of that.
Malikan's getting fun.
A little bit, but actually Swiftblade getting blocked out. And I think I gotta be concerned about too is I'm not sure if have you guys seen Ceratops play Swiftblade before? I don't know if I have.
I have not, but it does seem like a Ceratops hero.
Right.
Count Crepula seems to be doing fairly okay bottom. He does have that extra damage from his passive.
Yeah.
W being not really passive, but sword.
It's it's kind of a passive. I mean, you can turn it off.
It's
so.
Jedi powers. You can be green or blue. That's reasonable.
Now, Bunny General's not a core player for Ogre, is he?
He is their jungler.
Really?
Yep. He keeps changing his name, so it has been the same player consistently, but he changed his nickname a lot. So.
What was his last name?
I don't remember what his last one was. I've got him on in some stats as Deep XD. Meanwhile, middle lane actually short kind of that torture. Getting caught out. He's gonna have a bloodlust here. Yeah, he is. What a feeder.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, why do we have this guy in the cast again? I mean,
don't know.
This has no game presence whatsoever. He really shouldn't even be 1900. I feel like he belongs in the 1600 bracket.
He probably got carried. Like,
yeah, that would make sense.
He made friends with somebody, probably by promising him a whole lot of stuff that he couldn't deliver, and then got carried. And now people look at his MMR and they figure he's good.
Right. In case you guys are wondering why we have him on the cast, it's because we kind of feel bad for him. Like, he's definitely a special individual. We just we like to show support for those in need, and Shortcan is definitely one of those individuals. So we're here to support those people.
And then he left the cast because he thought he was too good for us.
Yeah.
He's like, I have to go to bed because I have to wake up in the morning because I have actual responsibilities, and for one, I don't have a lot of patience for that. So.
Clearly a narcissistic complex here on behalf of Shortcan, which we can't deal with. I mean, when your ego is kind of that much, it's just what can you do about it? I mean, you know.
And now he's getting prisoner kill, so there's that. I mean, he had the chain reactions on the one hero. Like, I mean, you got to stun more than that. And now he's gonna stun Parasite for absolutely no reason. It's not like he's gonna kill him. Now he's wasting a whole bunch of mana.
As we said, special individual people.
I did like the idea Hellborn had, though, trying to hook this Meraxes, especially since I don't know why they haven't fixed this yet, but you can tell on Meraxes when he has his W or not, so he can't W the hook off.
Yeah, I saw that whole thing.
I
saw that whole thing, and I was like, what's going on here? And actually, Empath might be able to get a kill. Yeah, he's gonna be okay. Middle lane, meanwhile, Cluckmonk did die, so Shortcan somehow stole that kill from Slaskid Ret here. I feel bad for him, probably did a little work and then have this guy coming in at the end. But yeah, the bottom kill, in case you guys missed it, which I assume you did, was basically Swiftblade spun on Malikan, and Malikan turned on his life-generating sword and just manned up, and then threw his sword right in Swiftblade's face, and Swiftblade was like, well, that's too much. I'm going to die now.
Yeah, still, I don't understand this Meraxes not getting his W yet. I mean, he is against a hook hero. That's the thing.
Right.
Does it stop
They
hook?
can tell. Yeah, it stops hook. And they can tell because Meraxes has a giant shield on his left arm when he levels it up.
I know that I know that it stops Dev hook, but does it stop Prisoner hook?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
like 90% sure.
I don't know what the interaction is, so I know that it's yeah, I know the thing about dev hook, which doesn't make any sense to me, but okay, whatever you want us to.
We haven't really talked about this top lane, but Magnus is doing fairly well. Sitting at 300 GPM, using that volcanic touch, actually maxing it over the lava surge to harass this Kraken out.
Interesting. Oh, but he's getting
charge him
gone.
back. Yeah, he's not really able to do anything about this. Actually, at least the Kraken is available. If he dropped it on Magnus's head right there, that was probably a kill.
No, I don't think he had mana to use it.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Requires 150. Mid lane. Oh, never mind.
Just illusions.
Meraxis and Prisoner are quite low though, especially Meraxis.
Yes.
Empath coming to bot.
Chat says that you're wrong about the Prisoner hook, by the way. Ha.
Dang it.
Shortcan gonna die here once again as the Matrix goes off. Yeah, I was pretty sure. Like, it stops single targets, and that's why it stops death hook. But Prisoner hook's not single target.
Prisoner hook is a projectile.
No, it stops the shackle from Prisoner, which is the important thing.
Well,
but yeah, you
I don't know
can't
how important
nullify. In the words of Mini Maggot, you cannot nullify, keyword nullify, a Prisoner hook.
Anyways.
I don't think stopping the shackle is actually that big a deal.
Yeah.
Like, he can just stomp and leave. So if it doesn't stop Prisoner hook, I'm actually pretty okay with the fact that he's not getting Arcane Shield.
Yeah, I thought the W stopped the hook. I guess it's fine now.
I would
It's okay. We'll forgive you, Artifa.
I guess.
Stun over the axe, but I guess he's against Prisoner, so it's going to do a lot more damage if he punch land. Prisoner completely whiffing the hook right there. Rhapsody with the easy sidestep. And bottom lane, yeah, Malikan's getting jumped here. He does have a sword throw, and he's going to throw it back into the woods. There goes the Essence Link, though, and Count Crapula probably going to take it down here, yeah. So the TP support is there, but not quite in time. Meanwhile, Parasite actually off the side here in the Hellborn Woods, getting jumped on by everybody, and he gets destroyed. So 2 kills going the way of PI, and they're down 4-3 in hero kills now.
Right, big turn of events though. I mean, Golden Experience are nearly matched now, both just below the 1,000 mark.
Yeah. And in the bottom lane, actually, Swiftly going to dive on Rhapsody and gets the kill.
And he got it.
So, lots of pauses coming out here too, but 4-4 hero kills and just about even in Golden Experience, despite the fact that they've got a Juggler on one side and dual supports on the other. Bunny General on this Parasite is 180 gold per minute, so...
Ouch.
Yeah, this blocking didn't really work because he was in the Hellborn Woods, but he ganked mid once to help set up a kill onto Prisoner. Other than that, I haven't seen him be super active, so I'm kind of surprised his farm is this low.
Oh no, they did, they sent Kraken a ward and he blocked the top left camp, so that did shut down Parasite for a majority of the game.
Seems like it shouldn't have shut him down this hard. Maybe his spawns were unfavorable. I don't know.
Well, he only had one hard camp to work with. He didn't feel like investing in counter wards. Apparently, it's not a thing.
Yeah, but if you get good medium camp spawns, you can work with those too.
Yeah. Regardless, looks like they're going on Malikan again.
Yeah, in that bottom lane, he's getting jumped. Does have a sword throw, uses it, but gets stunned by the Essence Link, and can he survive this? Probably not. Nope, last out attack from Empath will finish him off, so. Again with the kill on Cal Crapula here, 190 gold per minute on this Malikan. Just absolutely getting crushed. And Ceratops at 320. Middle lane, meanwhile, they get the jump on Rhapsody. Pull back in from Prisoner. Ultimate will be the kill onto him. We'll see if Slashers can survive this. I'm guessing no, as the Matrix is about to explode. Now it does actually. Short can take much damage, but nice 2-man chain reaction. And then there's the counter. Actually, we'll get the kill on Bunny General. Here comes Empath with the wall. Shortcan should be able to stay alive. Empath has the Essence Link, but no mana. And unable to really stop this, I don't think. Yeah. Here comes the TP. Now all of a sudden, Meraxis is trying to turn this around, but again, he doesn't have enough mana to stop. Probably not going to do too much. Here comes Rhapsody back in with the teleport. And that'll be the end of that fight. So 7-5 hero kills, actually. As Hellborn have some nice turnaround and some good rotation there, especially from Zalian and Empath, to be able to clean up in the middle lane.
For as special as Shortcan is, mentally speaking, I'm surprised he was able to do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
He had 2 people with that chain reactions. I'm sure he was just like, oh, stun a person, and they happened to be standing next to each other, so it was luck, really.
Yes.
Skill, but,
His mom must be so proud.
maybe his mom was playing. I don't know.
That would make sense, actually. I feel like she would be better than he is. I mean, at the very least, she's probably sitting behind his computer chair, cheering him on and stuff like that.
And telling him what to do and stuff.
Yeah, he needs that confidence boost, you know? I mean, where do you think he gets his huge ego from?
Yeah.
His mom. I mean, come
Probably
on.
it. That's probably it.
I'm a realist.
Well, I mean, it makes sense to me. Like, it's a perfectly logical explanation.
Yeah, I mean, if I had somebody behind my computer chair telling me how special I am for the entire duration of a game, I think I'd do a lot better. I really do.
Yes, don't worry, Twitch chat. We don't actually hate Shortcan. We're just...
Yes, we do. Quincy.
I'm sorry, am I ruining the illusion? Top lane Kraken
Yes.
jumped on by a couple who will charge away, but Magma stun coming back in a couple of stun. Nice release of Kraken actually, and a 2-man ultimate. Parasite can nearly get inside the screen, but Magnus is in a lot of trouble. Gets pulled back in actually, and no, Magnus gonna be able to survive. Gets the kill on File, and he's gonna be able to get out of this.
Wow.
I don't know how that happened. He disjointed the prisoner ultimate with his Lava Surge, didn't he? And now all of a sudden, Slats gets in trouble. Nice Lava Surge once again on top of that Miraxis stun, and they will kill prisoner. All of a sudden, Empath is in trouble. She puts the wall out trying to help herself. Here comes Shortcan with the chain reactions, and oh god, Parasite 3 health.
Wow.
That Archer
Just
man.
one auto attack from Shortcan.
One auto attack. If he had gotten one auto attack.
Jeez.
Anyway, the reason we're hating on Shuriken is because he left us. We did a quad cast for the first game of this series, and he left. He was like, I just wanted to watch my really good Parasite game, and then I have to go to bed because I have to get up in the morning. So,
Well, he actually whispered me afterwards that his mom wants to tell him a good night story while also giving him a glass of warm milk.
I hadn't
so.
heard about that. Top lane
Yeah,
meanwhile, they're
that's-
converging on a bunch. Nice stun there onto Malik, and he'll sword throw away. So he's going to be okay for now. 3-man Lava Surge in. And Magnus really wants to fight this. Finally, Parasite coming in from the side. Kraken might have overstayed his welcome, trying to get away all of a sudden as he realizes this is not a great fight to be taking. Parasite continuing to auto-attack with the catapult, and they actually get the kill with the sword throw.
Legion tower.
And dive the supports does not look like it in the bottom lane. So play finishes off with tier 1, so they trade different resources, but Hellborn getting a little more gold, Legion getting a little more experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that was a questionable decision from Swiftblade. He's had his ult up for a little bit now, and he does have somewhat reasonable mana pool. He should have TP'd top and used that ultimate.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe it's just me thinking that.
By the way, we are getting confirmation now. Somebody has just tried the prisoner hook in practice mode, and Arcane Shield does not block it. So let's just keep talking about that as much as possible, because you were wrong about something. And
Oh, please!
I was
we can
right.
Just talk about Shortcan instead.
And I don't look. I don't get this very often. Okay, my game mechanics understanding is very mediocre. I understand top lane Kraken getting jumped. So whenever I get the chance to, nice deny actually, despite comparison kind of. Whenever I get the chance to be right and somebody else is wrong, I have to take advantage of that.
Yeah, I
Come
think
around
the
very
score's like what 6-1 me.
Probably something like that.
Yeah. Just keeping track of this stuff. It's all on the
Probably.
tally. Just like your stats.
Thank you, Twitch chat. I'm such a fan.
Regardless, I like what Legion's been doing so far, though. They did buy a lot of space top for this Malkin to farm, and he even got some kills top. So,
Yep.
after Swiftblade did get that tower, Malkin has somewhere to farm now as well. And they're not really making good use of these Hellborn wards here in the Lucan jungle.
Okay, Swiftblade's going for Cleave.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Thoughts?
Thunderclaw's better.
Thunderclaw
Confirmed.
is better.
Thunderclaw is obviously the better item. I am not sure what. I haven't even seen a Rune Cleaver. What is it?
Basically, it's like a Thunderclaw, but it's not as good.
It's a lot more expensive, and it doesn't shoot lightning.
So
Oh,
why
what a
did
waste.
get it?
Yeah,
Right?
I don't understand
That's what I
that
say.
either. I mean, just like, if you want to spend that much gold, get 2 Thunderclaws.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude, that's
they stack,
good.
right? I'm pretty sure
I don't
they stack.
care. Does it
Double
matter
the
if they
Yeah,
stack?
it's just good for looks.
Right. Like
double the lightning, double the fun.
Yeah. You've got, most heroes at least have at least 2 hands or appendages or whatever. So that's 2 claws, 1 for each hand.
Yeah. I mean, if you're prisoner, he has 4 hands, so he can get 4 thunderclaws. Just think about how
And
powerful that would be.
Even
Lightning
if you're
with
not
every
prisoner,
attack.
you could still get 4 thunderclaws. We're not saying you have to be prisoner to get 4 thunderclaws. That is also an option, no matter what hero you are.
But I mean, with prisoner's 4 hands, he can wear 4 claws, so
Right.
it makes a lot more sense.
Well, I don't think it makes any more sense. I think 6 thunderclaws or whatever makes the same amount of sense in every hero. Malik can get picked off here.
I'm getting a message from Breaky himself right now saying that if prisoner gets 4 thunderclaws, he turns into Zeus and you automatically win the game. So
I had not heard that.
we can confirm that right here from Breaky himself, ladies and gentlemen.
That's pretty fantastic right there. Seems
Yeah.
like it's a good strategy.
We're actually about to fuck.
Yeah, that was a pretty good hook from Slaskret, and he's going to jump into 5 heroes. That's not going to lead to him living very long. Looks like the push is coming in on top lane. They've got level 4 Impalement Torture,
On this
so
Rhapsody.
that'll help you in the background. Here comes the Eruption Charge from Magnus, though. He wants the counter, has the portal key, and Shortcan looks like he was doing a lot of trouble. Doesn't actually use the stun because he didn't have enough mana, so
Wow.
that was bad.
That's unfortunate. Rocky Balboa is just gonna get wrecked.
You gotta do the math there, right?
I mean, Rocky's always been the underdog. I love his movies, but he should have calculated his mana right there. I think that would have been very
The
important.
Legion had destroyed a Hellborn tower.
Towers get pushed in by creeps, but top tower getting pushed in by heroes, and that's usually more effective. They're having some issues with this, though. The Glyph really doing a lot to slow down this counter push, or this push. And they'll back off. So, Cleave finished up on Swiftblade. I don't hate that item on Swiftblade. I actually like it in a lot of situations, especially if he's trying to get super farmed super fast. I don't know how I feel about it this game. I'm kind of on the fence. I feel like I shouldn't like it.
What he's thinking, like, there is AoE synergy on his team. It's not as obvious with, like, a Tempest factor, you know, you need the cleave for that. But there is a Prisoner ult, there is a Kraken ult. And he is going to be the main source of damage on this Hellborn team. So he does need that enhanced farm. But I'm just not sure if I like it this game, especially since he's so squishy against this Legion team. We're going to have Portal Keys coming up with a Malikan pounding in those auto attacks.
Right. Also keep in mind though, they are running a dual support lineup, so he'll have 2 people stacking camps for him, which
The
means a lot
Legion
more
have
gold
destroyed
as far as
a
the
Hellborn
Thunderclaw goes,
tower.
or Runed Axe goes.
And yet-
Thunderclaw.
It just comes out, man. That's the word I want to say.
Oh man,
the word
Kraken
anybody
missing the
wants to say.
charge. And
The Hellborn had
looks
destroyed
like
a
Magnus
Legion
can get out
tower.
while they take top tower.
I mean, despite those 2 supports, they don't actually have any stacks in the Hellborn Woods. And now Prisoner leaving a Screecher in this right hard camp instead of killing him.
Oh god.
Ancients are triple stack, but Legion know that, so they might actually try to steal these. And if they steal these tripled Ancients, then the cleave from Swiftblade, I think, is going to be a very bad move. We'll see. Invis Mirax is hanging out.
It looks like he's just giving them information on where they're rotating to. Seeing the top safe to farm.
Yep, and there's the Riz Kraken, but he gets pulled out of it! Still got the counter Rocky Balboa, but
Oh no.
that was not a really great communication. And off the side here, Swiftblade trying to kill these Ancients, but Miraxis is invis, spotting it out. Doesn't have any backup. So if he does anything here, it's definitely the end. He puts the stomp down, and there comes the Parasite. Actually, Certas gets destroyed, but Miraxis is going to pay for this. He gets charged back. Has the Essence Sling at him, actually. Doesn't take the stun as it wears off, but he's still going to fall here. Creeps don't actually help him out either. Illusion Rune is just ignored by Parasite. And he looks like he'll be able to get away.
The Prisoner just picked up his PK as well. It's going to be a pretty big pickup. Let's see what he does with it. I know a lot of other games that we've casted, Prisoners don't really make the best use of their portal key in terms of buying space, but I'm not even going to try to say Pink's name, but he does play hookers generally very well, so.
He does play hookers very well.
I'm not even going to try.
Slaskid Red.
No.
Slash Ret is.
You
quite
can say it as
different.
many times if you want. I'm not even gonna try.
Honestly, I'm not
Slash
even sure if
Ret.
that's right. I think it's close, but for as badly as I can mispronounce things a lot of the time, then I'm pretty okay with what I'm saying here. Now, Grappler did go with the Whispering Helm, and he'll grab a Wall Turlet here to help him stack. Or more specifically, to help Rhapsody stack, because you wouldn't be doing a lot of stacking anyway. Haystrom is going to spawn top, and Rhapsody will see that.
Yeah, and I really like that they are stacking these Ancients with Malkin, because he is very reliant on Ancients to enhance his farm.
Yeah.
Especially since he had to recover earlier. And
Pretty terrible start.
Gonna go uncontested there. I would really like to see Hellborn just block this Hellborn, or this Legion Ancient camp. So that way they can take advantage of that. But looks like they're content and farming it out. Confident in the Swiftblade Empath late game, obviously. And
I mean, Count Grappler has a long ways to go still before he really even gets to the form of Ceratoss, and Ceratoss isn't farming all that well, so Malakin's got some pretty
Not
decent
bad.
recovery potential, but he's gonna have to get some help from his team, I think.
Right. As far as pure farmability goes, Swiftblade definitely has a big advantage over Malakin.
Right.
I mean, he's almost 100 GPM over this Malakin, but yeah, as far as the lane game goes, I mean, Malakin, yep.
In bottom
go.
lane as the, man, 2 kills
Oh
right
my
off the
God,
bat
that
thanks to the
Rhapsody.
Matrix and the Rhapsody ultimate saving a ton of damage. Finally is cancelled, but Magnus will be able to get away. They killed Cluckmuck on that wrap. And over here, Mirax is trying to live. He's gonna live thanks to that haste when he bottled up earlier on off the side here. Magnus getting chased down by Swiftblade, but it looks like he'll be able to juke into the woods. He might be okay. Doesn't have enough mana for Portal Key or Teleport, but he will in a second, and now he's gone.
Wow. Surprised Ceratoss didn't find him right there.
He gave up. I think he probably just figured it
Yeah.
by the time he teleported.
Malakin picks up an Insanitarius, Parasite gets Puzzle Box level 2.
Yeah. He will be stopped at this top tier too, but he's going to get a pretty good amount of damage onto it. Actually, it's Empath, so
Sorry, level 3 Puzzle Box on Parasite.
yeah, and I really like that. Normally, I mean, it's just generally good to get Puzzle Box on Parasite, but especially this game, there's 3 melee core, not the highest mana pool. Just drain that immediately.
Definitely.
And top tower is not deniable. It's very close. That creep wave won't help. So, 22 minutes in here or so. Extremely even on Golden Experience.
Yeah, very close game.
Yeah, I would expect this.
Just to jump there on Rhapsody in the middle lane, and yeah, you're not gonna live, Cluckmuck. Actually, Rax is coming in with the stun, but chain reaction's not even necessary. As Torment just comes in from Torture, he's gonna need to land a stun to somebody. Does get a couple, but the eruption going down doesn't matter all that much because Swiftblade was magic immune. Release the Kraken also not catching too many people. Demstruts does die in the meantime, and over here, Swiftblade gonna get Empath inside and trying to run away now. Parasite getting inside of the creep, and you gotta be careful about that Puzzle Box Mauler because it'll kill you and do a whole bunch of damage. Short can get a teleport away from the fight because he's a little scaredy cat, and they will kill Slaskadra as they chase him down.
Yeah, and I mean, that fight didn't go that terribly for Legion, but I don't know why they were trying to pick that fight in the first place. They didn't have a Malcolm. He used to top at that tower to farm that creep wave. So,
Yeah.
I
it
wasn't
should've just
really
been-
sure what they were thinking.
Alright, Rhapsody, you got caught out. That sucks, but you're dead.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a...
But,
sorry, no, go for it.
oh, well, as I was talking about earlier with the Parasite Puzzle Box, I mean, I just realized now they don't have an answer to it. Just like last game,
Yeah.
Short Camp was going on about his amazing Puzzle Box plays.
There you go. Jump now, all of a sudden, onto Swiftblade, and the face hug comes out, but a nice wall from Zanawi. And we'll see if they can use that to let Ceratoss get away. So now he's like, kill me, take me, I'm gonna run towards you. Ignore Swiftblade, he's fine. Yes, so playing the role of a nice support player and helping his carry get away. 460 gold per minute here onto Ceratoss, and Count Grapula on that Malakin is nearing the 400 GPM mark, so...
I feel like this Hellborn team is just weighing this Snowy player down. He'd probably be like 50 and 0 if he didn't have to die for his teammates all the time.
Right.
Really think
And
about
you know
this.
Shortcan's not going to be the sacrificial lamb. They're like
Nope.
Yeah, let's be
No,
real.
it's-
A selfish player.
Take the kill for Swiftblade. Like, hell no, I'm better than Swiftblade, and he won't do it. He'll just keep farming away. I
Speaking of
mean,
short, he's getting
Meanwhile, he's
jumped in the
dying
bottom
bottom.
lane.
uh-oh.
Yep, there's Shortcan just
He's
dying
trying to
for
live,
himself, not even
but,
for a teammate.
What are you doing out here, Shortcan? You have no vision, and you're a support torture.
Where's your mom now,
And
Shortcan, huh?
that's actually a pretty
She's
legitimate
gone.
question. Why is Shortcan down here as a support torturer with no wards? That's a pretty greedy spot to be for me.
Well, I think you said it. He's a greedy player, obviously.
Greed.
Those
Yeah.
14 kills last game could have ended the game faster if Silhouette got them.
I think it was 19.
Same thing.
He had 14 assists. That's why you don't do stats, right there.
Yep, that is exactly why I put stats. Looks like Parasite's spotting out.
Yeah.
Glitching.
So Swiftblade gonna try to steal the Ancients right here. Empath jumping inside of Swiftblade, and they kill an Illusion, realizing that may not have been the greatest plan. Parasite Minotaur is chasing down 3 people with no real support. They're gonna try to kill Kraken, but release the Kraken background will stop Parasite. He'll be fine. So now he actually decided will get, or not, Spuck Monkey soon getting an ultimate off, but he will get killed. Now all of a sudden it looks like Miraxis is getting jumped out as well. Good 2-man stop. Is he gonna be able to live through this? Matrax is helping him out, heal a ton. And the Torrent, no, kills him before. It's just the Matrax wears off. Shortcan still gonna die to the Parasite puzzle box. And now Empath gonna get chased down by Bunny General on this Parasite. Trying to make the jukes actually. And he's gonna TP away. Snaui with the plays.
Yeah, that was actually really well played by Legion's part.
Yeah.
Parasite chased the Kraken out of the fight, baited a solo Kraken ult, and Malakin's sword throwed away from the Swiftblade ult, and there was nobody for it to bounce to. So once again, my prediction of Swiftblade being a terrible hero, just, you know, proven right once again.
Shackle on Magmus plus the hook back.
The
And
Legion have
Magmus not
destroyed
doing
a
very well
Hellborn
with that
tower.
engagement. Now they're going to try to chase on this Parasite, but he's pretty damn fast, and of course Magic Immune inside that Catapult. Impalement doing enough. And there's a regen root on bottom, but he gets caught up by the chain reaction. Wouldn't be surprised to see him killed here. There's a charge back from Kraken, actually going to miss. And the Essence Link going down there. They do actually get the stun, actually. And Shackle hits as well. So they catch Parasite and Magmus. They lose a 2-2 tower in the middle. It's not a bad trade, as long as they counter push.
Malakin picks up a Soul's Bulwark. Definitely a big counter to the Hellborn team. I mean, they're almost all physical damage apart from that Torture and Empath. So, solid item pickup. I'm curious to see what Miraxis is going to get next. Maybe a Helm? I'm not really sure.
I mean, I'd like to see a tablet, as well as a tablet on this Magnus. He's rushing a straight health armor. I think a tablet would be extremely useful against this 3 melee core and a Kraken at that, so...
Right. No, I agree with that, most definitely.
I don't know about this health flower thing. But he is
Yeah,
fairly
I'll
close
do
to
that.
it, so he will have this.
Kongor has been slain.
And so yeah, Congo going down there. Token picked up on Certus. And he's currently sitting about 2k gold, 450 GPM. So despite the pickup of the Cleaver, his GPM has not really taken off as he's taken a few perhaps unnecessary deaths.
Right.
Not really sure. But Malakin's
Surprising
catching
enough,
up.
Yeah, Count Crapula is doing very well at about 421 GPM. Playing a Malakin, that's not bad at all. Especially judging from his laning phase. I mean, 1 against 2 is definitely not easy.
Prisoner jumps in, but immediately gets stunned by Magmus Lava Surge in what I assume was not an intentional play, but a happy accident. Which is good, because that could have been another kill as Kraken was here off to the side. Speaking of Kraken, getting chased down by a Wild Hunter Parasite. And
Miraxis did just run through a Rev Ward in the mid lane, so...
indeed he did. So they definitely know he's invisible and headed to this bot.
Malakin's taking a triple stack.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Malakin's like all over both Ancients, I mean, damn.
As he needs to be. He's definitely playing this right as far as the farming game is concerned.
Chat make a good point here. Why does Swiftblade not have an Abyssal Skull over a Whispering Helm?
No, I think he wanted it for the extra armor, but I'm still not 100% sure. They do have 3 melee, maybe he thought
Right.
Empath was gonna get it. I don't agree with the Helm of the Dominator pickup either. He hasn't even used it for a creep yet, I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think
Stack
so either.
Ancients.
I mean, it'd be one thing, yeah, if he was using it for a creep to try to stack Ancients more efficiently. to kill something else, fine. But like lifesteal, pure lifesteal like that on Swiftblade is really not very helpful.
Right. He does finish his Geometer's Bane though.
It's good.
I'm not really sure what it's for, but he has it.
That's fine.
Do you guys think Malakin's saving up for Demonic? I mean, he's 200 gold away from it.
The Hellborn have destroyed a Legion
Let's
tower.
just ignore the fact that a lot of their damage on the Legion team is AoE, and those illusions are going to die in about half a second. I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm still confused. Like this, Miraxis has almost 4k gold saved up. Maybe he's going for a BKB. They are pushing mid right now.
But I mean, like, what's a Trunking gonna do?
Yeah, I don't think a BK.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, what's he gonna get? He's had all this gold saved up this entire time.
It's gonna be a Doombringer. It's gonna be a Doombringer, guys.
That would make sense.
Maybe a charge.
I'd like to see a Frostfield plate, to be honest.
Yeah, that would be really solid. Frostfield plate would actually be a great pickup.
Also,
and
my favorite item.
700 gold. So you go Mage Band, then you get a Frostfield play when you play Art. Is that what you do?
Yeah, Frostfield Geo's Demonic. That sounds about right.
Right. Don't forget the Thunderclaw though.
No, that's Quincy's favorite item. I just agree with him because he needs to win something.
I do. I need this. Please don't take it away from me. I have so little.
I won't debate that.
Ancient's being taken here by Kraken, Prisoner, and Torturer, perhaps? Well, Certus is sort of farming the woods. Wild and Parasite going to get spotted out by a Swifty, but we'll just run away, because Parasite doesn't care.
It might be able to turn this. I don't know why Swiftblade's chasing this far.
And here comes Miraxis and Magmus. That was a bad decision. He is going to get away? Yeah. But like I said, how long do those Geometers... Yeah? Those Geometers illusions, man, it's so helpful. They lasted
I guess it was just for the Dispel on the Parasite.
Yeah, the Dispel is huge.
That's true.
Get
a Nullfire Blade or whatever.
Magmus does have his health lower now, so that's going to be really big to lock down the Swiftblade before he does get that spin and Geo's out.
Counter Demonic on the Hellborn side, Kraken getting close to it. And Catman champion actually, now from Parasite, but again, just going to run away. Meanwhile, Malik in the bottom lane pushing a tier 2 gets a kill. And Swiftblade is convinced he can kill that. Catman champion actually gets pulled back in, and there's the spin, plus the wall. Will Parasite be able to live through this? Actually puts the counter onto Empath, cannot quite get the infest off. Has the puzzle box popped, but...
Prisoner ulti goes out too, maybe a little bit of overkill, but they gotta kill him nonetheless.
Probably yes.
Yeah, Prisoner and Swiftblade ult, so I don't know if they should keep pushing this, to be honest.
I have a token.
Yeah, but they don't have their Swiftblade or Prisoner ult. Those are two really big cool, and yeah, they're just going back off now.
And now they don't
token
have...
did wear off.
Now they don't have a token, yeah. Also, chat really hates you here, Art.
Not surprised.
Understandable.
There's saying that Whispering Helm gives +5 armor and Abyssal Skull gives +5 armor, so...
Yeah, I said that.
You said... Before you said...
I said they both give armor.
He wants
so
the extra armor.
Oh, what a... Same thing. just flamers. So jealous of me, but he does get a shroud now.
I mean, Twitch chat is entirely about people playing it, which is so
Yeah,
much
it's just jealousy. They're just jealous.
And as we know, HoN is quite familiar with flamers, as you guys probably know.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but Prisoner picks up his BKB. It's pretty big.
I like that, yeah.
Think. A lot of magic damage on the Legion team. They do have 2 Hellflowers now. Miraxis did decide to go Hellflower. I feel like he should have gone the Arcanas for that extra build-up, maybe help him farm a little faster, but he's going in on Swiftblade.
There's a middle lane and a 2-man Lava Surge, release Kraken, and again, Prisoner pulls somebody out of it. I guess it was pretty much done at that point, so it's not that big a deal. Here, Miraxis taking a whole lot of damage, and he will fall. Fuck behind the Rhapsody. First one to drop, though. Torture getting jumped by Parasite. That's going to be 1 kill. Puzzle Box Mauler goes down, but there's the Eruption. Onto a couple, actually. Trucking head up from Prisoner, so he's going to be a lot of the damage. Charge with Kraken, not enough. He still drops. Empath run away anyway. And Certus died in the back run somehow. From Malakin, I guess.
Prisoner just canceled his TP.
Prisoner just canceled his TP. He was gone. And he just killed himself, so... I don't know.
Now then.
Now then!
Well,
Thank you.
Quincy, I mean, well, Enthos, nice delay on your replay there.
What?
Yeah, I heard that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Puzzle box minions blow up Switchblade. Yeah, that makes sense.
Switchblade bought back for that.
He did, and Parasite gonna be in a lot of trouble here as he's getting locked down. Does not quite get the infest off, and ends up dying. So they will save their tier 3 tower.
I don't know, I think the Switchblade just needs some more raw HP. I don't know about this
Yeah,
Shroud. He did die to the puzzle box last fight, as I guess chat pointed out.
yeah.
In
Finish your
between
symbol.
Ada and me.
I mean, if you're
But yeah,
if
finishing the symbol would be okay.
if you're going for a Whispering Helm here, you might as well just finish the symbol, because that's gonna help you out a lot. I haven't really seen too much to suggest that he needs a Shroud. I'd go for pure hit points or pure damage.
Yeah, they do have a puzzle box too. I don't even know why he has this Shroud in the first place. They have 2 Hellflowers and a puzzle box, as well as dust on that Parasite. I'm not sure if Shroud was the best idea.
Yeah, again, I just don't like that Whispering Helm pickup. I mean, if he would have went Abyssal, he could have gone Frostwolf Skull, which would slow Malakin down considerably. And that would be a much better pickup than the Shroud. Yeah, Shroud against a puzzle box Parasite. What the hell is he thinking?
Who knows? It is Ceratops, but Malakin does a 5k gold saved up. I don't know what he's buying. I'd
You know
like
what it
to
must
see.
be? Shortcan's yelling at him to get certain items. That's what it
probably
must be.
it.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. I mean, he's
How
not.
did we not think of that earlier, guys? I mean, come on.
He said he was
Shards.
AFK last game. Remember? He just went
Uh-huh.
in catapults and went AFK. That's probably what he does.
Too busy yelling at his teammates.
Rift
about
Shards
what
picked up
they're
on Malakin.
Called it. Just
Yep.
putting it out there. Called it.
I mean, his damage items aren't that great, but that Rift Charge is going to turn things around in the
And he does have
five
the attack
is
speed,
insane.
Sonic and Armlet, so it's really good.
This isn't Dota, Art of you gotta call
I
by.
know. It's an
Whatever. You
Insanitarius.
know what it means.
This guy.
This
Didn't
guy.
you not even play Dota?
I've never played anything besides so. But it looks like Empath
And-
is getting Abyssal herself.
Like,
No.
Gem I understand, BKB I understand. Armlet?
Well, Armlet's faster to say than Insanitarius. I mean, who the hell wants to say Insanitarius out loud?
I'm just like,
It's a cool name. I want to
It's
say.
too many syllables. It's way too many syllables. Come on.
I'm just surprised. I'm not sure if I've... Like, even when I was playing Dota, people didn't call Armlet Armlet. They just didn't get it. But,
Whatever.
Artifa, I might suggest taking some English classes in your upcoming semester. They'll probably
Whatever.
help out quite a bit.
I mean, HoN class.
yeah, like, I'm not sure
Right.
what English class is going to do for him unless they cover
Yeah.
Insanitarius.
Well, you learn to spell and pronounce words with lots of syllables, such as insanitarius. It's a lot of syllables for one
I'm
word.
pretty sure you just added like 2 extra syllables in there.
I did, okay, but get over it.
Whatever.
I'm trying to help you out here.
By adding more syllables?
Switchblade
that is the
DE,
problem.
More
Run
complex.
around shrouded.
Yeah.
They do have a gem on Rhapsody too.
And there's the jump onto Malakin. He's going to get absolutely wrecked here. Has no shrugging head, but going to get pulled back in. And wraps the ultimate a
Nice
little
back
bit too late, a little bit out of range. And they should not take this fight. Everything's Malakin's dead, and there goes the eruption though in the meantime. Killing a lot of stuff. There goes Clockwork in the background though. They're trying to kill Ceratops. Actually, they kill Velasquez, Bunny General, something like that. I don't know. So now he's dead in the background of the map. That's fine. And they kill Shorthand as well, so both supports down for the Hellborn side. Now they're going to chase onto this prisoner, and it looks like they might actually get the kill here. Ceratops finally coming back in. There's the Swift Slashes onto a bunch, going to get a couple of kills. And there goes the jump on Malakin as he fought back. So that's where they came back into this fight. And Ceratops realizing, yeah, that's not a fight I want to take as a 1v1. And ends up with just Ceratops and Count Crackula on the map, but of course Malakin did buy back there, so...
Yeah, and so did Switchblade. That's actually his final
Oh, he did.
buyback.
I was wondering. I was like, he died. Pretty sure, right?
Yeah. But that's really why I like this Malakin pickup. I mean, once he pops that ultimate, especially with his demonic, he has what, like 80 armor. Switchblade and the rest of the Hellborn team can't really do anything to him.
Right.
They picked him off first before he could get anything off, obviously. But once he bought back, it's just
And again,
game over.
Yeah,
Switchblade
Malakin's
bought
a
back.
pickup.
Switchblade bought back, came in and ulti. So he didn't use his ulti before he died. He's had
Yeah.
some really problems, real serious problems getting that off.
Well, they do have those 2 Hellflowers and a Parasite hold
That's
on
true.
the other two. So
That's true.
it probably has something to do with it.
You and your reasons.
I mean, you just look at the stats. I had to look at the overall picture.
Right. If
No,
there isn't a
our-
number, I don't understand it.
Yeah, while
I've been
Quincy
thinking-
eats food.
Yeah, me
I
and
mean, while
Quincy,
Enthos
right?
eats food. While Enthos
Yeah,
eats
I eat food. I always eat food. But that's besides the point. Me and Quincy write articles, so we could perhaps teach you English for like
Yeah.
I'm fine.
1995.
I'm fine with speaking my foreign. as I
Actually,
do.
one of my payments is a hard payment. It's 4 easy payments and 1 hard payment.
What's the hard payment?
In gold coins.
No, it has to be made in wampum.
I get the feeling that Quincy's doing a sexual innuendo art.
No, it's
I'm
not.
Sure how to feel about this.
I'm really, really
I was
sad.
feeling the same thing too here.
I'm really, really sad about you guys.
I wasn't
and
really
your
sure what to,
lack of knowledge.
Quincy,
response.
you're making me
Stand-up
feel
comedy.
very, very uncomfortable right now.
Yeah,
Have neither of you heard of Mitch Hedberg? Seriously? Come on.
course I know
we're
who
we're
Hedberg
actually
is.
cultured.
He's that.
like
He's that guy.
read it.
That one guy.
He's that
Yeah.
one guy.
Yeah.
He's a stand-up comedian. You guys like stand-up comedy? You should go check out Mitch Hedberg. He died. It's very sad. But,
Joe Rogan, Bill Hicks.
Well then, well, what a spoiler! You said he died.
he died.
Oh my god, what a. Now I can't watch a stand-up comedy. He died.
It makes me sad
spoiled it.
sometimes.
And the Swiftblade finished his Gensho. I really don't like that at all. In any way whatsoever.
Me
I didn't
neither.
even like the Shroud, and he finished the Gensho.
Yeah, against Rhapsody with an eye and a Parasite with a puzzle box. Seems legit.
And 2 Hellflowers.
I mean,
Right.
he is red now. He does have a red cape and firebrand, so that's
He's
the
doing it
thing.
for the visuals. It's the aesthetics, of course.
He is
I mean,
very
Shorthand
stylish.
is clearly a narcissist, so he's all about the aesthetics, and he's just on a
Do you
Swiftblade.
guys see? Did you guys
So
see
what
those
is
little
possible?
sparkles at the
Yeah.
Convor pit?
What the hell was that?
What was that? Was it just because he's so red that like red sparkles just flew everywhere?
Maybe
I
he's
don't
just-
understand.
He's Iggy Azalea. That's the thing.
I was
Jesus.
really confused by that.
Never mention that name in my presence.
Why did you guys like have a bad relationship or something?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right, it's okay.
I turned her into a lesbian. I don't know what that means, but
Well, it's not good.
that's
You are
happened to
12.
both my ex-girlfriends, actually. I don't know what the deal is with that.
How many girlfriends have you had? I thought you were just 12. How's
I got started early. I got started very early.
Apparently, that Sparkles was the vision from the Enchanter creep from the
Oh,
Whispering Helm or something.
interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Enchanter. What the hell's Enchanter?
I don't know. I'm just
Oh,
doing what Twitch says.
the creep on the Legion
The Werebeast?
Werebeast. I didn't know it did that.
I didn't know
Is
that.
that really? Does that
This
give vision?
isn't-
Wow. The hell
Yeah,
is
this
this?
I did not
Warcraft
know that.
movie.
Is he like enchanting
Yeah.
the Conqueror? What's
I
going on?
guess.
The
I
hell?
mean, there's a
Magical
Werebeast
spell.
over here with some mana missing.
Never seen that before.
That is pretty awesome. I must
Yeah,
admit.
that's a really cool effect. Wow.
I like. I like it a lot.
Shortcan is fucking dumb. I do agree with this chat.
I confirm.
They do see this. I'm not even sure
Yeah.
if Hellborn understands what it is.
I
either.
don't know either. Like, if that was happening, I'd be like, what the hell is going on? So Convert does go down, and everybody's cracking onto Rax with a nice 2-man hook back, and actually Slatsky can pay for that. On the uphill, Cluckmuck has the Rhapsody all stopping all sorts of damage, finally gets stopped, and nobody's dead yet somehow. Eruption coming back in through, and finally Shortcan will take the death of this Switch Slashes from Triple going up, and they kill Rhapsody. There goes Ceratops, though. He's not buying back, and that could be it as they clean up with Malakin.
Wow, that Malakin's just huge. Level 4 Rift Shards
Yeah.
coming out. That's insane.
Is that game?
This could
Yeah,
definitely
I think that's
game.
game.
Parasite did
I don't know
steal the
about that.
token too.
Parasite stole the token. I didn't even realize that.
Oh man, nor did I.
I mean, that's mid-rax easy.
That's game. Yeah, they're gonna get. If they play it right, they can get all 3 Raxes right here.
Yeah.
Barracks has been destroyed. A Hellborn barracks
Rocket
has
Mage
been
up here, gonna try to get a
destroyed.
counter kill. That's not gonna happen. He dies. Here comes the
Oh.
hook back from Prisoner. Actually, counter is taking a bunch of damage, but he should be able to get out of this just barely. And he does pop the Insanitarius again. I think that was that gave him a whole bunch of health back, and then he turns it off. So that could have been bad. But the rest of his team will tank the damage. Prisoner perhaps looking at a kill on
The
this
Legion had
Malakin, but
destroyed a Hellborn
would
tower.
definitely cost him his life even if he got it. Yeah, here comes actually the supports are back up. Gonna dodge the hook. There is Malikan, and now all of a sudden, yeah, here comes the counter. Rocky Balboa does die on that Magnus. And Slaskivert somehow his teleport got stopped. Hellflower, that's what happened. And he is going to be chased down and killed here. So Empath now the other one alive. Swiftblade coming back up. So actually a decent hold there from the Hellborn team. And they only lose one set of racks.
Yeah, they kind of hesitated to go for that top tower. They took too long. But they could have easily had that top melee rack, no doubt about it.
Honestly,
it looks like Parasite's in though,
like,
with his token.
Yeah. I feel like maybe Count Crappy didn't play that right. He kept being on his life-draining sword, and as a result, he doesn't have the health. And the counter initiation once again onto the Swiftblade, has the Gendrio course, and there goes the Puzzle Box launcher, no more True Vision. And the Rhapsody ultimate stopping all the damage onto Count Crackula, so they will kill Snowy and Pluck him off, but Count Crackula now all of a sudden is in. Now he gets caught by the Race of Kraken though, and they're gonna kill both him. And no, they're not gonna kill him. He's alive.
Oh, Shortcan got him.
Yep, he did. Shortcan did get him.
And they're calling
But
GG. They got
the
them.
comes out, and yeah, this is probably gonna be game.
Wow.
Nope.
Just wanted to kill Orange.
Defeat.
Yeah, okay, there it is. So
Legion
game
wins.
2 here actually does go to the guys on Ogre, and we'll tie the series up 1-1. We have quite the match here, as I've stated before. Losers bracket finals, so whoever wins this series is going to Diamond, and whoever doesn't is bowing out here in 3rd place. That makes it a pretty important last game here, because it is a best of 3. So, final thoughts on that series there, Art?
Swiftblade's items to me just seem really questionable, and I don't really like the hero in general anyways. I don't know if it was worth a first pick to give up those Legion heroes, so I really think it just came down to the draft in general and item choices, not really individual skill.
Right. Well, Enthos, anything else to add to that?
Yeah, that game was very even up to like the last 10 minutes, I'd say. Both teams were playing it very well, but just some miscommunication on behalf of Prime Icarus was their downfall, and that Congo kill at the end really screwed them over. So,
yeah.
Close game. Both teams definitely very good, and I'm excited to watch Game 3.
Oh yeah, also to add to Enthos's miscommunication thing, I'm pretty sure every single time Kraken ultied, that prisoner hooked them out.
Right. Yeah.
So, that was the thing.
I don't know if that was miscommunication, or it was basically just like, oh, the stun's over, so you can hook them now, or what? Like, I can see a way in which those spells would interact well, and you would hook somebody out of a Kraken ultimate. It would make sense because it's about to end or something like that. So I don't want to give them just completely crap on it, but I think there were definitely at least a few times where he basically hooked him right out of a Kraken ultimate that had just started. So, I don't know. Anyway, that'll do it here for Game 2, and we will be moving on to a Game 3. And I gotta update this thing, so before I stop this right here, no, I'm just rambling.